Hi there, Aries. Welcome to your October 2020 weekly Psychic Tarot card prediction. Cross-watcher energies are interchangeable, but only take those portions that are resonating with you. This is a general reading. I'd like to thank you guys for supporting my channel. It keeps me able to provide you with these free readings. And there is a free birth chart calculator link on the very bottom of the description box below, and it can help you out with these kind of readings. I have a new deck. Was donated to me, and it's very beautiful, has great advice. It's called the Lover's Oracle, and it's by Toni, Carmine, Salerno. And if you would like me to pull you a card as a viewer to this, just leave a comment below, and in the comment section I will leave you the answer to the card I pulled for you. And you'll have to press the notification bell so you know that I left the comment. So here's your first card, Aries. It's the general atmosphere. It's the background and the basis of the matter. Number 8 of Swords, Aries. Now this is, Jupiter in Gemini. It's a card of restriction, bondage. It's not seeing the way ahead clearly. Could be right in front of you. Looks like you're not going with the flow because, as you can see, it's kind of dried up there by your feet. It could be fear to move out of the situation. It's limiting beliefs. It's being your own worst enemy because it's you that can change matters. This is a temporary durance. This restrictions, it has to do with your state of mind. This is a bad situation that's temporary, feeling trapped, making excuses, using victim mentality. You'll need to use courage to think in a new way. It's casting off bonds and obligations. And in this situation, unless you change habitual behavior, you'll not get any further. Or if you're dwelling on wrong thoughts and ideas, then it will bind you from moving forward. But a sign will come to show the way. There are problems to overcome and decisions to make, and you will not remain stuck. There is a solution to every problem. And remember, real freedom comes from inside your own spirit. This can represent someone that dislikes their work, but they do it anyway. They're confused about what to do. There's self-doubt. It's really cold here, you guys, so if you hear my heater come on, I'm sorry if it makes it hard for you to hear. Now your second card. This is the energy that's crossing over your path. It's your subconscious influences. Number 6 of the major arcana, the Lovers. This can represent a Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Gemini could be in your chart or someone else's that you're dealing with. This could be a choice. It may have to do with a relationship, love, a union, sexuality. It could be a soulmate, a marriage. This could have to do with a choice, a temptation, and an attraction. It's a struggle between sacred and profane love and the harmony of the inner and outer aspects of life. It's learning and growing through relationships, trials, sometimes a difficult choice. It can be sometimes problems of a sexual nature. These people are soulmates. They're meant for each other. There's an attraction. The angel above them stands for truth and strength found in their relationship. This is an important and usually long-lasting relationship. It's attraction and love and beauty and trials overcome. It's physical and emotional healing. This could be pointing to a future relationship if you're unattached. It could also be concerning something that's unrelated to sex or love. It can also mean help from a lover or a friend. And if you're single, it's time to let love come into your life. This card carries a blessing. There's a need to heal a rift or a romantic involvement coming. This is a critical life decision with a love relationship and being at a crossroads. And remembering to act with your heart and choose the best version of yourself and do what you love, and everything else will follow naturally. It's cooperation and attraction of any kind that requires cooperation. And you will make the right choice. So be clear about your personal beliefs. This can be an attraction for something different coming. And free will is the objective here. And you're about to evolve into a higher plane of understanding. So communicate openly and honestly, and that will create harmonious and fulfilling relationships built on trust and respect. This is a blessed union. The Eight of Swords with the Lovers can represent being captivated by love. It's being stuck or blind to a connection. Your third card, this is how it affects you. These are the external influences that you're consciously aware of. The Ten of Pentacles, Aries. This is Mercury in Virgo. Represents legacy, ancestors, home, inheritance. It's a solid and secure life. It's a monetary gain, increased stability. This can represent a house or a dwelling, wealth and social standing, the establishment, conventional thinking, a completion with stability. It's permanence, wealth and wisdom, and physical security. This can represent a successful financial venture. It's a card of traditions. It can be a holiday celebration. And if you have any questions as to how things should be done, think back to the way your elders would have solved a problem. It could represent someone wise beyond their years. This is long-term stability, it's investments, passive income, big companies, large groups of people. It's stability from money, assets, family support. And it's trusting what worked in the past, will in the future, and there's had to be discipline. The Eight of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles can represent being controlled by family, maybe even bills prevent spending. It could be a slow job market in your area of work. Your fourth card, it's the position of the future. It's the outcome, the results, and the advice. The Six of Swords, Aries. This is water energy, Mercury in Aquarius. It's your second Mercury card. Also, the Lovers. It's a lot of communication that needs to happen here. This is a transition. It's recovery, it's mental healing, it's leaving your troubles behind, and it's smooth sailing and the calm after the storm. It can also represent a move or a journey, and this change, it will go smoothly, and it's a relief at what you left behind. Could even be going on a short trip somewhere, even a spiritual journey. But the storm is broken and now calm sets in, and it's being open for how things develop and having patience. It's moving away from difficulties, towards more peaceful times, even a move to a more pleasant environment. It's a release of tension and anxiety after a period of strain or confusion or something destructive. It's letting go of what is holding you back. It's a mental shift, a calming of emotions, and healing has begun. It's a mental healing. Eight of Swords with the Six of Swords is leaving a situation that caused much anxiety. It's feeling anxious about taking a trip. Your fifth card, it's the bottom of the deck card. It's the underlying issue. This is what's unseen. It's unseen, it's because it's something that you're not sharing with others, yet you are consciously aware of this. Number 4 of the Major Arcana, the Emperor. Here you are, Aries, in your own reading, standing strong. It's you that's in control. Number 4, fire energy, the Emperor. This is a divine masculine card representing authority and leadership. He carries the lightning. It stands for domination of the material world, authority, paternity, and regulation of life by law. It's order and structure and stability, and a reminder that the flesh is not the enemy of the spirit, but its vehicle. And spirit is not the enemy of the flesh, but its driving force. This is the results of action. It's controlled and directed drive or attention, even sexual. It's exercising power wisely, structure and control, authority and rules, which can become repressive. Maybe someone feels like they're under their influence. This is love through healthy boundaries, stability, power, and protection. It's realization. This is a great person. It's aid, reason, conviction, also authority and will. This is a supreme authority and worldly power. This is a beneficent ruler. His age and position of authority speaks of experience and wisdom gained, and he will fight for what is right and what is his duty to protect. Like a father figure, even giving fatherly advice. This is a solid leader, a natural-born leader, and they have the right to rule. So look for issues related to authority. This is a protective male force, especially of the home and of domestic harmony. He personifies the idea that what is worth having is worth fighting for. It's realizing your goals or reaching out to begin, and you may be required to take charge. Sometimes this card appears when someone is struggling to achieve independence, become their own person, or reconcile father issues. The Eight of Swords with the Emperor represents unfinished business and unpredictability. The Lovers with the Ten of Pentacles can represent a wedding anniversary, a partner who you can create a legacy with, happy unions and celebrations. The Lovers with the Six of Swords is a choice to change direction in life. It can also represent the end of a relationship. Excuse me. Two sixes. The Lovers is a 6, as well as the Six of Swords is irritability, also justifiable faith in your partner. The Lovers with the Emperor is a partnership and control. It's a union and partnership. It's a fatherhood relationship. It's protection and control. It could be the choice to control. Even someone being a host at a party. This is a relationship that is stable. The Ten of Pentacles with the Six of Swords is slowly but surely long-term financial security ahead. It can also represent visiting family. The Ten of Pentacles with the Emperor is stability. Also, the eagle may take on an attitude of imperviousness due to a feeling of superiority. Six of Swords with the Emperor is being in control. It's moving up in an organization. It's moving on with the help of an authority figure. Your ViceVersa Tarot card by Lunaea Weatherstone. The Ten of Wands. Aries, this is Saturn in Sagittarius. Saturn does always bring in our toughest lessons. The Ten of Wands. Fire energy. That side. The poor man's misery is painfully evident as he trudges on with his load of staves. Behind him is an ancient weathered statue. Of himself? How can this be? He passes it by, unseen. It never occurs to him to look up to see the scenery or the stars. His whole existence is the path immediately before him. When you get this side in a reading, though the scene is realistic in other ways, it is unlikely that anyone would erect a statue to this peasant laborer. The statue symbolizes how the man sees himself, captured for all time in a subservient role. This is what happens when you refuse to share a heavy load. There is a thin line between being self-sufficient and being a martyr. Don't let a weakened identity be set in stone. Here's your Lover's Oracle card. Passion. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. Thanks, you guys, Aries. I hope you stay tuned in and leave me a comment or a thumbs up, and please subscribe. Remember, if you leave a comment, I'm going to pull a Lover's Oracle card for you. Remember to hit the notification bell. Now, remember, what goes around comes around, so I'm sending you out love and light and blessings. Thanks for watching.